It had been 276 days since I last sat down with Dad, hugging a bowl of Cocoa Puffs in front of the TV, and decided that I, too, would build a rocket. And what I now thought about was the half-built rocket sitting in the closet of my bedroom, and how Dad would never be here to watch a shuttle launch with me again.
Chapter 2. Benji. Aliens were real. I was sure of that. What was harder to figure out was how to prove it to Amir when he was all the way across the country. It had been way easier when he was here. I'd practically memorized the bike path to his house, with its chipped white paint and the rusted iron weather vane, and all the weird garden gnomes that the previous owner had left behind. 2 days before the Karimi family stuffed every last blanket, picture frame, and silverware set into their Ford station wagon and bundled up their living room rug, I biked over for the last time, and Amir's mom let me have some gas they'd been saving up. We settled on the front steps of his porch. I bit into the sticky Persian candy, running my tongue over the pistachio nougat. I whipped out a folded newspaper article from my pocket. It had crinkled to the shape of my jeans, but I smoothed it out. UFO sighting in Cleveland by teenagers. Likely some prank, Amir said. They probably made it up to get some attention. But what if it's real? I pressed. Something like this was in the New York Times a couple of years ago. Mom read that every Sunday morning, if only to skim the news to do the crosswords, which, she said, calmed her. In Berkeley, too. Amir shrugged, polishing off his gaz. Maybe it's a Russian conspiracy. Come on, I said, holding up the half-eaten candy. Think about it. What if aliens came here? They've probably never tried something like this before. A lot of people haven't tried it, Amir said. There are probably 2 Iranian families in all of Sacramento. Or red vines, I said. And what if they haven't seen trees before? Do you think they'll know how to talk to humans? Wouldn't that be a little far-fetched? Not in Spacebound. Amir met my eyes and grinned. Can't believe I got you hooked on those comics. I mean, it's not a bad story, and I really want to know what happens to that spaceship. Amir stood up. If a new Spacebound issue comes out, send it to me, all right? Just in case I can't get it in New Haven. On it. I stuffed the newspaper back in my pocket. I'll send you some red vines, too. I'll put together a survival package. Amir laughed. Sounds good, Ben Franklin. Amir liked to call me Ben Franklin, mostly because Benjamin Franklin was his favorite American historical figure, and I was the only other Benjamin Amir knew. There wasn't any other resemblance. I mean, Benjamin Franklin, founding father of our country. Benjamin Burns, founder of our school's 2-person art club. Down to 1 person now that the other member was moving to New Haven, Connecticut. No matter how many times Amir had pointed out New Haven on a map, telling me to memorize its latitude and longitude, or explained that that was where Yale was, a fancy college with a hospital where his Baba had just gotten a job, I just couldn't picture this place. Amir had said it was in the Ivy League, and I didn't really know what that meant. Maybe there was a lot of ivy there? I could already imagine it as the cover of a comic. Monstrous ivy vines snaking across a city. Evil plant-like creature attacks a small town. Who will save the civilians? A character emerges from the roots. Okay, maybe New Haven wasn't like that. But it was far, for sure. Really, really far. As in, approximately 2,800 miles of biking distance. Send me some comics anyway, Amir said, and tell me if a UFO comes, too. I grinned. Course I will. Now, on the first day of school, I stared down at the letter I was writing. Things really had been so much easier with Amir around. If there were an alternate universe in which Dr. Karimi had...